How's your mom?
Mom's great.
We were just talking about Jesus' mom. That made me think of your mom.
Yeah.
She's
her name's
awesome.
Mary, too.
That's true.
Like, people get those confused all the time.
Convenient.
It's like Jesus, Tolly, Mary. Like, it happens all the time.
I wish you could be in this room. That would be so much better. All right, I want to throw some lightning round questions.
Let's do it.
We can spend as much or as little time on these as you want.
Yeah. I've had a lot of caffeine, though, so we're getting to the place to where
And there
who
will
knows
be more.
what happens.
There will be more. All right, give me a movie that you loved as a kid or just like a teenager that did not hold up. You went back to watch it and you're like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking?
Oh, good night. I'm the worst.
I'll give you a minute. I'll give you mine, okay?
Yeah, tell me yours.
Teenage Josh thought Face Off with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta was like the greatest thing ever.
Greatest ever.
Watched it a few years ago with my wife, and I built it up. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's so good. I saw it when I was a kid. You're going to love it. It is unwatchable.
Yeah, you don't love it,
so
huh?
bad.
You're not big on that. My best friend looks like Nicolas Cage, by the way.
Does he?
Yeah, he really does.
That's high praise.
That's awesome. No, I think I don't have a movie, Josh. I'm sorry, I'm blanking.
How about a song?
What I was going to say, pretty
me a
much every
song.
song from my childhood,
Pretty much
I don't
everyone.
want my children to listen to. Pretty much everything.
Yeah, but what about one that, like, because you're talking about content, right?
Oh, yeah.
We don't want them to hear All Eyes on Me by Tupac, clearly.
All of that.
But
California
it's also
Love.
arguably a work
of
of art. I'm talking about a
yeah.
song that's like, you look back and you're like, that was
just
dumb.
bad. Like, that was just bad that they
Like,
did
I was
it.
a big Ace of Base guy, and I still, you know, if All That She Wants comes on, I'm not going to change the channel.
Yeah, the B-52's Love Shack from
that's a
like
good
my
one.
middle school years.
Yeah.
That was like, it was like, what was I doing?
Living your best life.
I told a girl, I was like, this is our song. Like, what are
Obviously
you doing?
you
How do you
did.
become a pastor after
Yeah.
that? Like, how does the Lord redeem that?
I think, freshman year in high school, maybe.
Yeah.
It was a Mariah Carey song. It was with me and my like 2-week girlfriend. I can't even remember which
you got
one
a song.
it was. Yeah,
But
you
you had
had
a song.
to.
That's
You had
great.
to have a song back then.
What was your wedding song? Did you have a wedding song?
Oh, we didn't really have a wedding.
Yeah. No, the wedding at all.
We got married. We got married outside in Sedona, Arizona. So
Yeah.
beautiful,
Yeah.
all that stuff. If I had to do it again, we would have had a real wedding. You know what I mean? Like
That's pretty real.
we missed that stuff though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We didn't have
You
a cake,
wanted,
we
like,
didn't have
the
a
normal-
dance.
Yeah.
There's nothing to look back on.
Your pictures
you
are
know?
better than mine, though. Your pictures are pretty dope.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty amazing. Your backdrop was a lot better than whatever I had.
Well, the thing
behind
is,
me.
we green screened it, even though we were there. It didn't look right, so we dropped a green screen over the
photoshopped.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
All right, so I'm wearing. This is a weird one, right? This is the jacket that I wear most Ashes shows, most of the time, or just any time that I just want to feel good.
Yeah.
So it's, I
You
would
look
call
good.
it. Yeah. Thank
This
you.
is your look here. You look good.
I don't know if I want to call it my lucky jacket, but let's call it my lucky jacket. Do you
Okay.
have any? Is there any item of clothing that, like, man, you've had a rough week, Sunday morning, I just want to walk up there and feel relaxed. What is that
just
thing?
in it? I've been fishing lately, so
Okay.
that's all my gear now. I just overnight went to fisherman gear. So
Let's drop anchor there for a minute.
Okay.
Because this is a new development.
see what he did there.
That's why I make the no bucks. Yeah, talk to me, because I have known you for a while.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know fisherman.
There's
talk.
so many things
Like, what is up
happening
with
in
this
your
dude?
life right now, from Jimmy Buffett
Yeah, man.
to fishing on a lake that I did not see
You got to
coming.
reinvent yourself. You know, I mean, the great Madonna. You know,
Who?
just reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself.
Diddy?
Diddy, exactly.
He was Puff Daddy in my day.
Seriously,
Then
you
he was
got to
Puffy,
just
then he
keep
was
changing.
Diddy.
You can't get stale.
Diddy would fish.
Of course.
You think he would fish?
Do you know who's fishing as we're recording this?
Tell me.
Michael Jordan is in Maryland fishing right now.
We got to go. Are
Seriously.
you messing with
I'm
me right
dead
now?
serious. You're wearing some Jordans.
The only crazy pair of shoes I have are Jordans because of he's here right now. How do
He's
you know
here.
this?
He's here. I'm a fishing guy.
But I've heard of fish finders, not like Michael Jordan.
Jordan finders. No, he flew in. You ought to Google this. He's got a plane that's got a crazy wrap on the outside, and his boat matches his plane.
What?
Like, how sick is that?
Why?
You know he's not fishing, right? Like, he's like smoking cigars, and like he's hired
I'd like to
15 people
hope he
to
was
fish.
He golfs, right? So golf,
Yeah.
fishing,
Yeah.
relax.
Fishing's it's a lot.
Why
more.
Maryland though? Do you know?
They're having a huge multi-million-dollar tournament off the coast of Maryland right now.
So he can't stop
Like 500
competing.
boats came
That
here.
makes sense.
So like he
can't
sent
stop
his
you.
boat up from like Jupiter, Florida.
I was
and
just
he flew
in Jupiter, Florida.
Were you? You were close to Michael.
Stop it.
You could have touched him.
Now I'm very upset. There are worse ways to get arrested. So.
I don't want to know.
No, I am a fanatic about Michael Jordan. I grew up in that era, 90s, Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
I have not kept up with NBA at all.
Yeah.
Since
it was just over for you.
I know, yeah, it was.
He left. You're like, you're going to be one of these guys in the barbershop one day being like, LeBron who? Kobe.
I'm already that guy.
What's a Kobe?
And the worst part is I don't have a defense for it. People start pulling out real stats. I'm like, whatever.
You're like, nobody's as good as Michael.
Yeah, they can't be. I don't believe it.
So yeah, fishing's my deal, man.
Okay.
Lately. Yeah.
By yourself?
So when I went through a few life crises. The fishing isn't one of them, but it helps to get me there. And when I was like I don't know, one of my birthdays, I rented a limousine and I brought 10 friends and we just drove around all night. Like when I was like 30. Then 35, I was like, I'm in midlife crisis. So I went and I bought a car. And then like my next birthday, I bought a motorcycle before I had a motorcycle's license. I had never I'd never ridden a motorcycle before in my life. But I was like, yeah, I can get one. And then you go there and you watch these dudes when they're trying to get their license and they drive up on to fence posts and flip their bikes. And you're just like, whoa, maybe I did the wrong thing. But I was committed. I had already bought a bike. So yeah, this time I just, I went out and I always like water. So I went out, enjoyed the water. And then a buddy of mine said, hey, if you like the water, I got a little fishing boat. I was like, sweet, let's try it.
So you
never fished in my life.
Dipped your toe in first.
I dipped my toe, but on his boat.
Still got it.
The anchor got it. So yeah, I just, I went out on his boat. A great guy, John Kovacs, also a pastor in the city. Great dude. But went out on his boat, loved it. That night, he sent me a link for somebody selling his boat. The next morning, I withdrew cash, went down and bought this guy's boat.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Didn't even have a captain's license. You're talking to Captain Tolly now.
I'm seeing a trend.
Yeah.
Captain Tolly.
Captain Tolly.
Please tell me you have a captain's hat.
Yeah, I just need an appropriate title under my lower third. But here's the deal. So I bought this boat, but I didn't have a fishing rod. So then I had to go buy fishing rods. Yeah. So then after that, I was just like,
did you fish on his boat first?
Yeah, you throw it off. I mean, you just. I think a lot of it is luck.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, but there's a lot of guys that like they'll catch a goldfish and then they'll spend an hour and a half telling you exactly what they did to get there.
Have you studied, like, do you know what all the fish are? Or like, that's my thing, right?
Or at least in the area where I'm at, yeah.
Okay. So I just told you I did my first, like, Atlantic Ocean charter boat, whatever.
You know what? You were probably near Michael Jordan.
He was so close. I was in Jupiter.
You were probably right next to Michael Jordan's boat.
It's so depressing right now.
Yeah. You could probably go back down to Jupiter and hop on his boat.
Now. What am I going to do now?
Well, he's just here for a week or so. You should fly back down.
Gives me a few days to find him.
Go jump on the boat.
So here's the.
I want to see you get arrested on Michael Jordan's boat.
I'd be a little bit proud of that.
How great would that be?
Lose my job, ruin my life. But hey, I was that close to Michael Jordan.
The church would they'd definitely keep you. Because they'd be like, what a marketing opportunity. Stick this guy out front, just as a poster with you being arrested and Michael Jordan.
All press is good press.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, I go out on this boat. I've caught, to this point, which this was just, last weekend, I've caught one fish my entire life when I was like a little guy. Dad took me out. I don't even know for sure that I caught it or that he didn't.
Yeah.
Whatever. I've been fishing probably 10 times, never caught a fish, but relaxing. I get that part of it.
That's right.
I like that. Nothing else is happening.
Yeah.
Turn the phone off, whatever. It's very nice. So, but on this trip, my two best friends, they fish pretty often. They're pretty big into it. So it's one of my best friends here, me here, and another one in the middle, Mark. And if he hears this, he's going to love it. I'm catching fish left and right. Yeah. So the deep sea rods, whatever, they have two hooks, right? Mm-hmm. A high and a low.
Yep.
3 times I pulled up a double header. Most of them you throw back. I don't know anything.
It doesn't matter. It's a fish.
It's the biggest sissy fishing. They're baiting my hook. They're taking the fish off, right? But the best part is we're like an hour in. Mark's caught nothing. I've caught a ton. And then all of a sudden he pulls his first fish and he's like, oh, I got a bite. I'm like, oh, I got a bite too. It's pretty cool. He pulls up this tiny little fish and right behind it I pull up my third double header of the day. It's just like walked on his moment.
Look at that. Beginner's luck, awesome. Man. That's what gets you hooked.
Yeah.
That's what gets you hooked.
I see what you did. Anchor, dip your toe in, gets you hooked.
You like that, Stephen?
This is the All Dad Joke podcast. All right. I don't know if you have you sang karaoke, first of all? Have you ever got up and legit just went for it?
I'd rather skip this question.
Rough You're not going to have to sing. What I want to know is if you had to, no way out, you had to sing karaoke, what's your go-to song?
I don't know. Something by Tupac. Or Buffett at this point. I could do that pretty
That's pretty karaoke friendly.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can handle some Buffett.
I like it.
Yeah. Little story about Buffett.
Tell me.
So I actually went to one of his shows with my best friend. The whole time before we went, he was telling me how great the Buffett crowd is. Now, of course, most of them they're hammered or they're high.
Or 300 years old.
So, or they just can't move because they're old. But no, he was like, no, there's doctors and lawyers and they're just having a great time. It's the greatest crowd you're ever going to meet. We get there, and of course, 3 or 4 rows in front of me is this complete wasted guy who's like hitting on women, and he's there by himself.
And it was Michael Jordan.
Maybe. And so he turns around, and I was trying to help him find a seat. Well, my buddy John is just laughing at this dude for being so obnoxious. And the guy thinks that like I'm playing a prank on him. So he turns to me and he's like, "You want to fight?" And he starts. And all week for like a month or all month, I've been told by my friend, like, come to this show. It's going to be the most nice crowd you ever be. One guy in 10,000, he wants to fight me.
That's awesome. I had the exact opposite where I went to see Velvet Revolver. I'm old.
Yeah.
So it was the musicians from Guns N' Roses and the singer from Stone Temple Pilots, Scott Weiland. So, rock band, pretty rough, bikery kind of music. And I was given pit tickets. And the whole time I'm thinking, this is terrible. I'm going to get beat. That's not my thing. I've been on the stage when people are in pits, but
that's funny.
I'm nervous. Yeah. I get there and it's all like, at the time I was like early 20s. So it's all like 40s and 50s. Like, everybody's so nice. So it could not have been nicer.
You just had a group hug at the front of the...
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like people with tattoos and piercings and leather, just like happy to be there.
That's
no
hilarious.
problems.
I should have went to that show.
Yeah, you would have enjoyed it a lot. All right, first car. What'd you have?
1993 Geo Metro.
Oh,
shaped like an egg.
That's a rough start.
And but here's the deal. I just tell people all it means is I got game with the ladies because I got married when I had a 19. Yeah, man. I mean, my wife is hot, so I just tell all the young dudes like that just means I had a lot of game to be able to pull that one off. So.
Man.
Yeah, she was hook, line, and sinker.
Favorite car that you've ever had?
See, that's
hook, line, and sinker. It just hit me. It took a second. It came back around. I had to give it some line.
Yeah, I had to. So what did you ask me? My favorite.
What's your favorite car you've ever owned?
Oh, I don't know.
Land Rover.
I don't know.
Naturally.
Yeah, it's got a scratch. It's got a scratch.
It's not a fair question even because I'm not a car guy. I don't care.
Me neither. I'm more of a sneakerhead myself.
Yeah.
Catch me with preachers and sneakers.
I'm going to post you even if I have to Photoshop it. It's going up there. All right. I think I think I know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
I may be wrong. If you were not and could not be a pastor, what's the second career? Besides the conch shells. We've already covered that.
Conch shells in Florida, man.
Let's pretend your wife needs to eat. So what's the next thing? Yeah.
You know what you can eat in Florida? I'm a fisherman. I'll catch dinner.
Okay. I like
so my undergrad was law. I love law. I love policy. I love government. I love all that stuff. Yeah. So I'd probably go into law. In fact, it's annoying sometimes that I pay lawyers to do stuff because I'm just like, this is what I need you to do.
I got this. Let me do
I tell them what I want them to do, and they're just like, yeah, it's a good plan. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, that's how I feel with
then
lawyers
they send
too.
me a couple $1,000.
I don't feel anything at all. All right, next one. What's your social security number?
Yeah, that's 430-555-2121.
It'd be awesome if you actually did it. Or did you?
You never know.
We worked together for a while. You're a Baltimore Ravens fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Miami Dolphins fan.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Same.
Yeah.
Now, I don't it's funny. I've had a few Ravens fans get a little heated at me. And my response is always we're
That's
the worst team in the league.
Yeah. Why would you get heated about that?
Are you still keeping up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep up with it. I'm not lunatic. You meet those guys that are just they tell you a baseball player's batting average when he was a sophomore at his local high school or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like that.
That's what I'm trying to teach my son on a serious note because he gets upset if I the Orioles more than the Ironbirds or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, son, at the end of the day, it is a game.
It's entertainment, man. Enjoy it.
People win, people lose.
Yeah.
Watch whatever you watch, like whatever you like.
Seriously. No, I wouldn't get mad at the Dolphins.
Do you like going to games?
So I do have a funny thing about that. I will only go to a game. I'm kind of a snobby fan. I'll go to a game if I'm close.
Yeah.
But if anybody wants to offer me tickets, I'll be honest, I'm going to look at the section before I say yes.
I'm right there with you. And actually, I don't know if it matters where I am. I like my couch. I like the replays. I like the HD TV. I like the air condition or whatever.
And you got that hologram television, so it's like live action.
It's
right
not
in front
even
of
on
you.
the market yet, which is
it's
crazy.
Pretty amazing.
You can feel the hit.
Yeah.
Now I did security on field one time for a Dolphins-Bucks game in Tampa.
Yeah?
I didn't know. And
I'd love to see you doing security, man.
It's very funny.
Yeah,
it's not even a job.
You're like the nicest guy.
I know. You just gotta show the tattoos and look like you're mean.
Yeah, you just look tough.
I didn't know this, and this kind of is troubling to me. It was a volunteer position, the on-field security.
Yeah?
That doesn't sound right,
Do you really want somebody who was a volunteer that wanted to get close to the action?
Clear the background check, so I guess you can come in.
They're there to protect you. I'd be like, no, please go ahead.
Whatever you want to do.
I'm not getting paid to be here.
My main job, I was the end zone guy. So if you watch any football game, there's that one guy in the polo shirt. They told me, like, the photographers, there's a yellow line. They can't step over it because then they're on the field. Yeah. Here's the thing. They don't want to get kicked out. This is their job.
Yeah.
They're never going to step over it.
Yeah.
So basically, the story is I watched the whole game from the end zone. Terrible experience if you just want to watch the game.
Yeah.
Awesome to be a part of, but these guys are 6'9".
You're seeing the backs of the...
As soon as they say hike, I'm looking at the Jumbotron like, what just happened?
Exactly.
I have no idea where this is going.
Seriously. That's how I am in churches sometimes. You don't get a good seat. You just watch everything on TV anyway.
All right. Give me some hidden gems in Baltimore. You've taken me to some good places I didn't know exist. Restaurants.
So I'm a big Jimmy seafood guy. So hit them up, on their Twitter and Instagram feed. Tell them I sent you. And maybe.
Do you know Jimmy?
Be nice
at this point.
I don't know if I know.
Is there a Jimmy?
There is a Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
There is a Jimmy. And no, they got a great family business, and they're. But here's what I love. So we talked about a little of my story. The thing that I relate to them is that they're right there, like off of Dundalk Avenue. Like they're in a part of town where you wouldn't say if you want like the Ravens players to come to your restaurant, like go build your business there.
Yeah.
But like their dad started it there, and so they've kept it, and so it's fantastic food. Love it, love it, love it.
Awesome.
So their G&M. Down by the airport is a great place.
Okay.
If you want to get crab cakes,
I've been there.
Papas.
Yeah, we had years and years ago, Ashes Remain had a label guy coming in to visit us. And so their rep, they're too important to talk to us.
Yeah.
So I think it was a booking guy, whatever. But their rep is texting us, hey, they want to take you to dinner. Or like, is that okay? They're flying in. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, where do they want to go? And their answer was the crab cake place, the place with the crab cakes.
The place.
Yeah. And it ended up being G&M, but at the time I was like, you really got to give me a little bit more.
There's 300 of them.
Yeah.
And everybody's the best. But Jimmy's really is the best.
Yeah. I think you took me there, and I think I probably embarrassingly ate like steak.
That's okay.
Instead of seafood. I grew up in Florida, man.
Good steak, too.
We didn't do crabs and all that. Yeah. In Florida, they pay a lot for grouper, which in my experience tastes like nothing.
Yeah. I don't know that I've had it. I need to go maybe catch one.
It's the fish that doesn't taste like fish.
I'll jump on Michael Jordan's boat and catch a grouper.
Oh, my gosh. I love it. When you look back over your many years in ministry, what are the things you remember most? What are the things that mean the most to you? It can be certain people that you built relationships, whatever. What are the mile markers when you look back? And these are what you bring home at the end of the day.
Yeah, we've man, there's just so many. It's the people. At the end of the day, everyone's going to be a story about a person. It's going to be a person that their marriage was lost and restored. It's going to be a person that found healing in Christ. It'll be a teenager that thought they had no hope and they found mentors and love. It's going to be the fact that there's a village in Africa right now that's thriving. And in no small part, it was just a lot of people doing what they could do to help humanity. So at the end of the day, what keeps me going and keeps me in ministry and loving people is I can be a cynic and critic, or I can be a change agent. So
yeah,
all of those would be individual stories. We've taken people in our homes. We've bought people, vehicles. We've helped single moms. Yeah, those are all a part of it. Seeing my grandfather come to faith. He passed away recently. Seeing him come to faith and be in our church every week. All those things, they make it worth it.
Yeah.
It's like, lay your life down. Jesus will lift it up.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Pretty simple vision, man.
It's almost like the Bible's true. It's
pretty awesome.
Pretty wild.
Well, we can wrap things up here. I would love, just give us one more time where people can check out your church. What's the website? And give Captivate Global. Just all the places they can come and find out what you're doing and help out.
Yeah. So TollyWilgus.com if you want to get a hold of me somehow. And all social, Tolly Wilgus, TALLYWILGIS. And then CaptivateChurch.com, CaptivateGlobal.org. Yeah.
You almost tripped up on CaptivateChurch.com.
Did I?
But you recovered.
Yeah,
Made
thanks.
it look good.
I did that. Take 3.
Man, thanks for coming. This is awesome.
Absolutely.
We're going to go eat good food. If you're watching on YouTube, click the like button, subscribe, come check us out. We're everywhere, hopefully at this point, Apple, Stitcher, all the different places. Thanks to Steven, the super producer. Thanks to Perry Hall Family Worship Center, our one and only sponsor, and the building in which we record. Love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.